That's the game on my screen, and the stream has picked it up as well. Beautiful. So, the Capcommoning continues. We're just a couple of Capcommies over here. Oh shit, we went for Team Predator. Not that I'm complaining.
Who wants to be the humans? They're boring.
No kidding. I have to be a human every day. No one's gonna make me be a human in a video game. You do look very similar. You're the one with the slightly darker, yellower armor.
Yeah, kind of orangey brown.
Yeah.
If you pick up the super, you can just hammer the shot button. Normally it's on a cooldown.
Oh, I see. I overheated.
Yeah, you get
I ran
like
out of
10
super.
seconds for it.
Let's grab the xenomorph and blow him up. Yeah, it seems like I won't overheat if I am grabbing someone first. That explodes them. I have done absolutely no preparation for this. This is sort of spur of the moment.
Yep, it's the... You can do special moves if you do Street Fighter style inputs.
Excellent. Definitely won't be doing those. I did get the Admiral Akbar line. Lucky me. I wish I could dual wield. Like, when you lose your staff, I should be able to steal it.
Yeah. Actually, if we both lose our weapons at the same time, we can pick up each other's.
Oh, nice.
Also, the female character, Lin Kurosawa, has a katana, which you can pick up.
Oh, like you could trade them onto a predator, say?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Kind of wish we could play this game 4 players. It sounds like it is very well designed around that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Taking your glaive. Yeah.
Yep, I've got
I
you.
lost it immediately. And the boss died off screen. Epic death animation for that boss, I imagine. Just imagine the most grisly thing you've ever seen happen to a xenomorph. That's what we just did.
Don't worry. Classic Capcom style, there is a boss rush at the end.
Ah, perfect. You're not here. Stop talking to me.
Yeah, the big burly guy is meant to be a descendant of Arnie's character from Predator.
That makes a certain amount of sense. Take this
And yeah,
gun.
We can pick up human weapons, so we'll get pulse rifles, smart guns, grenade launchers, you name it.
And we can eat human food. I ate a burger earlier.
Oh yeah, I had salad. It was okay.
Nice. Gotta have a varied diet.
Also,
If you're gonna
if
be
you
fighting
do
aliens.
drop your weapon, you've got an entirely different set of combos and moves.
Oh, yeah. I did do some unarmed combat earlier. I didn't realize how deep it could possibly be.
Yeah, if you press shot and punch at the same time, you do a super move.
Yeah, I do. Nice.
You do a spinny, and I do a thing with the death frisbees.
Ooh. See, I haven't seen Predator in a ridiculously long time, so I don't remember much about it. Or in any of the Alien movies, for that matter.
Yeah, because I've got them all on Blu-ray except for The Predator, which is a complete piece of garbage.
Yep. Criminal film.
And
Literally.
Yeah. I keep meaning to... I watched Alien 3, the assembly cut, or whatever it's called, quite recently. I keep meaning to go back and watch the original 3 Predator movies. Second one's one of my favorites.
Hilariously, I was a big fan of the Aliens franchise when I was like a little kid and way too young to be watching them.
Oh, everyone was.
Yep.
I don't know anyone who watched Alien or Predator at a time that was remotely age appropriate.
Yeah, I guess that explains why there was so much, like, action figure merchandise for the Alien franchise.
I still have a load of the original Kenner Alien and Predator figures.
Nice.
Keep wanting to get the NECA figures that they release and have been releasing for years, but they are way too expensive.
Yeah. Not too surprising there.
Large chunk of ham over there.
Yeah, that was what it was. I didn't even know what it was supposed to be.
Can you tell I've played this game a lot?
Whereas I don't think I'd even specifically heard of it. I knew there were Alien vs. Predator games.
This
name.
and Metal Slug 3 are probably my two favorite arcade games of all time.
The cutscene was weirdly busted.
Yeah, if you press any button, the cutscene, even like a direction, the cutscene just goes into overdrive.
That explains it. I did accidentally press a direction because I wasn't aware that we were at a cutscene yet.
Yeah. And also, they've got the sound from the smart guns in Aliens whenever you fire one of the smart guns. Really nice touch.
Oh, I died. What button makes me undie? There it is. I had to put in a coin virtually. Now I can be Schaefer. Oh, and I can steal your glaive. Got a robot arm.
Yep, he's basically Hager from Final Fight. You can do all kinds of crazy wrestling moves with when you grab enemies.
My arm is also a gun.
Yep. You'll get to use that in the next stage, if I remember correctly. I think it's the driving stage is next.
Very slow walk speed on this guy.
Yep. Kurosawa's the fastest. Schaefer's the slowest, and everyone else is kind of in between.
Yeah. He does the R&E Terminator pose.
Dun 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 dun.
It's the little homage.
Okay, get ready to hammer the shot button. We have infinite ammo here.
Yeah, I do. Oh, and I can, like, control the angle of my shots with the D-pad.
Yep.
Glorious. Yeah, the controls on this are fantastic.
Yeah, this is really more of a glorified bonus stage than anything.
Pretty much. It seems difficult to lose here.
It is marginally harder in single player.
Right.
Because a lot of the enemies will come from directions that you're not expecting. But we just massacred everything.
Yep. Technically, that was a boss.
Yeah. There's one alien in particular that keeps jumping on screen. But he takes massive damage every time you hit him, so it's really just like 5 hits and he's done.
Yeah, he seems to have knockback as well, so he was, like, rarely on screen.
Yep.
Oh, the Destructo disc. And an entire cooked pig, head and all. The porker, I'll take it. Still nothing compared to Violent Storm's, pigs that turn into footballs. And the footballs kill people when you throw them at them.
Get ham.
It's our grenade gun. Another theme of the stream. We just played the entirety of Dino Crisis, or we finished the entirety of Dino Crisis. Finally.
Long time coming.
Oh yeah. Cool game though. Definitely a different vibe from what we're seeing here. Despite the same development studio. I doubt there was much crossover as far as actual personnel.
Yeah, Lynn just has a machine pistol rather than anything cool or fancy.
It's moderately cool and fancy. Ooh, amber. Just a box full of gems.
Health over there as well, which you might need.
I believe I do, now that you mention it. The Salad of Power. There's a podcast called Action Boys, and it's only on Patreon, so it's fairly inaccessible. But one of their running gags is doing an Arnold impression saying, "I'm friends with you, Salad, don't you remember?"
You don't make friends with salad.
Yeah. It's a reference to some movie, but taken wildly out of context. It's a good podcast. The less context, the better. Comes to podcast in jokes.
Yeah, so this is a bit of a deviation from the canon.
Is it now?
Yeah, you'll see. These infected types actually start becoming enemies now.
Ah. So it's like zombification effect.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep, there they are. There's the zombies. All blonde. So, another theme of the stream. Don't trust blondes.
There is a way for each character to do a slide kick to take out the chest bursters, but I will be damned if I can remember what it is right now.
Now I'm the glaive predator.
Yeah. Hunter's probably my favorite character.
Ah, he hunter. Not a name most people would take willingly.
I'm the pea hunter. Hunting for pea.
Yep, there's the destructive disc move. Think it takes some of my health every time I do it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
There are some bosses that can grab you though, so you know you can use it to get out of that before you lose all your health.
Conversation didn't really line up especially well there. Oh, soda only heals you like 1%. It's like a Twisted Metal Black health pickup. Which is disappointing considering how much soda heals us in real life, which is a lot.
The Twisted Metal Black power up, you would pick it up, it would heal you, and then you would die immediately.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, did I not set it up? Okay.
Oh, I left a second glaive? Now I should be able to dual wield them. But alas. Oh, do you not have your insert coin?
I thought I did.
That's fine. With the game over, you should be able to hop right back in.
Yeah, it's not letting me. That is annoying.
There we go. I put in a coin for you. Try pressing start now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I put in too many coins, and it's giving you some of my pool. Which I am happy to do because they're fake coins anyway.
Okay, it's not letting me, like for some reason I can't put in any coins at all.
That's super weird. Fortunately, in this game, we share our coin pool. Like I said, we are Cap commies.
It is our quarters.
It's true. I haven't played as Kurosawa yet.
Yeah, you can. One of the things she can do is her gun doesn't cool down. She has to reload it, but it happens automatically and it's very quick. So she's technically the ranged character.
That's quite different from all the other characters I played as so far.
She has a special ability where she can, again, I can't remember how to do it, but she can jump from one enemy to another, kicking them, so she can pinball between aliens.
I finally picked up the katana, but I didn't wield it. I just got like a point bonus or something.
Might be because you died.
Maybe.
If you pick up the same one as whatever you're holding, then you just get a bonus.
Hit them with Destructo Discs. It's weird that we have, like, dark sector glaives here in this game. Because we're not on the Predator homeworld. It makes plenty of sense that we have burgers in boxes. Because obviously, we're humans. That's something humans do all the time.
And if you want to, you know, actually try and be like, this is an answer that makes sense, we are fighting through a Whaling Yutani biolab, so they've probably been capturing predators and stealing their ship.
Makes enough sense
or
for me.
It's just a video game.
Yeah,
Either or, you know.
Beat 'em ups do the least to make sense of what's going on of any video game genre ever.
You can use the cutting disc and the spear because it's fucking cool.
Basically. This is a cutscene where we just killed every egg in the nest.
Yeah, we just murdered a hive.
Yep. I'm kind of glad they didn't make that a minigame or anything.
There is actually a minigame coming up. Kind of like Final Fight or Street Fighter.
Nice. Right the targets. Oh, I ate the porker.
Also, despite the fact that we are fighting a queen, this is not the last boss.
Yeah. It does seem a bit climactic, but
yeah.
Plenty more where this came from. I know this to be an especially long beat 'em up. Most of the ones we've done are like half an hour, 40 minutes tops. This one might be around 40 minutes, but only if we play particularly efficiently.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, how much time have we got? Because this is a long one.
Mm-hmm. Abnormally long.
Well,
there they are.
For frosty chocolate milkshakes.
They've been off screen this whole time.
We're here now.
We've always been here. Come play with us, predators.
Well, that seems suspicious.
It's just raining dropships.
Then we start beating up humans.
Hell yes. Guess they had leftover character models from all their other beat 'em ups.
Basically, yeah. These guys would not be out of place in the Punisher.
Yep. Clearly this game should have been called Predators vs. Humans.
I mean, this is like the second half of the game, and we will mostly be fighting human enemies.
Yeah, they don't come up in the title, therefore we are breaking the rules of the game as established. Steal their big railguns, and we steal their lifter suits.
No, we cannot steal the power loader, but we will fight it.
Yeah, that makes a certain amount of sense.
If I remember right, the humans refer to the aliens as xenomorphs, but the predators always call them prey. Kind of a neat touch.
It is a neat touch, it's also very cheesy.
Yeah. It's nice how they, insistently refer to them the same way.
Yeah. And in Predator lore, they're not like exclusively hunters of the xenomorphs. They hunt basically everybody in the universe.
Yeah. Truth be told, the aliens and the Predators only being a thing was really just an Easter egg for Predator 2. So when they go into the Predator ship, you see a whole load of skulls, and a couple of them are... Well, one of them is obviously a xenomorph skull.
Ah.
And then after that, we get the Dark Horse comics. Because Dark Horse had the license to the Alien and the Predator comics. So, like, why not have both?
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, a franchise that's lasted about 30 years, all because someone thought, wouldn't it be cool?
Basically. That's technically what happened with Freddy vs. Jason, but the entire 30 years was spent in development hell.
Yeah, and what we got wasn't that great anyway.
Nope.
Well, I mean, same with the Alien vs. Predator movies, because the second one is one of the worst things I've ever seen. I've seen some shit. I think anyone who's heard me talk about movies for 10 minutes on this screen knows that I watched some terrible films.
Yep. We talked about some earlier. But,
yeah.
My high school friends insisted that the second Alien vs. Predator, Requiem, is one of the best movies they've ever seen. They saw it multiple times in theaters.
Fuck no.
Same with Dawn of the Dead remake.
Dawn of the Dead remake I liked until I found out what Zack Snyder did to the script. It's definitely Zack Snyder's best movie, which is very depressing for him.
Yep. That's like saying the best Team Bloober game.
The best Team Bloober game is the one that you can finish in like 2 hours or less.
Yep. That's quite true. Before, Layers of fear.
Yep. Team Bloober are one of those companies where they have legitimately some of the best artists and designers working for them. And the writing is absolute dog shit.
Yep. They produce a certain degree of beauty.
The opening titles to Observer, absolutely loved them. It's the first time I was aware of their stuff. And then the game was barely interactive, aside from walking around and looking at things.
Yeah, of the games of theirs I've seen, Layers of Fear is legitimately the best one by far, and it's atrocious.
Yeah. I'd say probably Observer. The Medium makes me want to cry with how bad it is.
The Medium is shockingly bad, yeah.
And I don't want to think about what's going to happen to Silent Hill.
They're an especially bad choice for that particular game. Whoa.
Yeah, I think whoever does their pose at the end is whoever got the final hit on the boss.
That makes sense.
The most damage.
You're in the Terminator pose of defeat. Whereas I have the roar of agony that is indicating victory for some reason.
The kneel of having known that you beefed it.
Another infinite ammo segment?
No.
Nope. Just the tease of one.
Stage, but...
Now my guy is just a murderer.
Yeah, at least I've got an excuse.
Yeah, basically.
I'm a clue is in the name, Predator, not nice person.
You get in a Predator's way, that's your own fault. They're just gonna stab and throw destructo discs, and if you get in the way, you're to blame.
Not Hugmaster P.
These railgun machine guns are actually pretty damaging.
Yep. If you like with stuff like the railguns and the smart guns and the pulse rifles, if you pick up another one while you're holding one, you essentially get a refill on ammo.
Ah, right. I was hoping you'd say dual wield.
No, unfortunately. But I mean, everyone else has to use both hands. You can just trot around with one.
True.
Oh, this is our bonus stage.
Oh no. We're on an out-of-control elevator.
Press elevator to hell, going straight up.
Yeah, normally the elevator is careening downward at disturbing
Yeah.
speeds.
Donk.
This one has an out-of-control rocket booster on it. And off it goes.
I just like the half-hearted donk at the end.
Yeah, a little anticlimactic.
I don't know what happens if you fail that. I never have.
Well, now I'm morbidly curious. Maybe you just go into the defeat pose instead of the victory pose, and that's it.
Yeah, probably just slows down and you take some damage or something.
Yeah, that would make the most sense. Pancaking you against the ceiling would also be cool, but that would be blatant quarter theft.
Yeah, that would be unfair.
Yeah, the sort that would risk making the player quit.
Maybe if it was an Activision game, they would do that.
True.
Because they were a bunch of quarter-munch bastards back in the day as well.
Yeah, they've done quite a few unethical things in their time.
List the ethical things that they've done. Oh, wait.
That is a much shorter list. Guess it doesn't exist. You're coming to the wrong people for help. We've done nothing but kill humans.
Oh, right, aliens.
Right, we're supposed to be killing these things with the long heads.
Ah, yes, the buggy dudes.
Yep. Things that were clearly made by a necrosculptor. Of typewriter ribbon.
He was too busy playing tooth dominoes, and you know it. And hanging out with his friend Riley Sconge.
But he must have fulfilled his contractual obligations. He signed in burgundy pupil juice.
Is that before or after he started talking to the sun?
More podcast references, if anyone was wondering.
Honestly, if there's anyone watching us who hasn't subscribed to Super Ego just to find out what the fuck we're talking about at these times, that's on them.
It's true, they're missing out.
Oh no, I'm having chest pains.
Women's make me suffering so much.
Thanks, Riley Sconge.
It was the night before Christmas by Little Red Ridley Scotch.
Okay, well, I know what I'm doing with the rest of my evening.
I am overdue for a
I was gonna
re-listen.
go watch Predator 2, but no, this is a much better idea.
You can get it done a lot faster. There's much less Super Eco than there is Predator. That was always kind of bother me in beat-em-ups when you do most of your combat off-screen,
Yeah.
because everything you do knocks people back. So it's almost impossible to keep them on screen as you're doing violence onto them.
The annoying thing
flamethrower.
as well with a lot of the, shall we say, less well thought out beat 'em ups is that that's the only way to defeat half the bosses is to keep them off screen.
Oh yeah. And we've seen that a lot in our journey through beat-em-ups.
Yep. That or just constantly doing jump attacks so they can't do anything.
Yep. Cycling through all the characters. As usual, the lady cannot wield the weaponry. She has to throw it.
Yep.
But she can one-punch the door down. It's the steel wall. Oh no. They had to censor his language. It was so filthy. It's a mirror match.
Yeah, I didn't know that it brought on a second Predator in 2-player.
Interesting.
Oh, health there.
I was too slow. These guys are fast.
Oh wow, I am getting wrecked.
I didn't even realize how bad my health was until it was too late. It seems like these are explicitly meant to be clones of our Predator characters, since they're wearing the same uniforms.
Like the unmasked one, I think is meant to be like a hologram clone or something, just by the way it came in.
Yeah.
Unless that was a decloaking thing.
Hard to tell. These beat 'em ups. Trying to uncover the lore is always a challenge.
The deepest lore.
You punched nothing and a corpse flew out. It's as though your fist...
Punch space-time so hard it died.
Yeah, it's like your fist dispensed a corpse. Like a Pez dispenser.
This one's dirty. Can I take it back? I think we killed one of the bosses each there.
Yeah, but you got the victory pose because you killed the last one. You must be transporting the aliens into orbit.
Your military. Whoa, don't look at me, buddy.
To be fair, you're a major and the lady's a lieutenant, so...
I got it.
Certain amount of responsibility to bear there. I would just casually throw these boomerangs. It's a little underhand toss.
Just doing it in a laissez-faire style.
Yep. Casually chopping limbs off of aliens.
Casual murder Friday.
Yeah, exactly. Actually quite lucky that they don't bleed acid as often in this game.
Yeah,
They
some of them
puke it
will
sometimes,
spit, but
that's about it.
okay, I'm trying to let go of this, but it's not letting me. There we go.
Yeah, the only way I've seen to drop a weapon is to get hit. And like really hard as well.
Coins in there.
Oh, you got it. Should be good.
Yep.
Oh, these guys were folded up. Taking a little pod
Some of them will actually drop down from the ceiling or crawl out to the floor, which is going to go.
Plenty of food up there for you. I'll take the second one. As soon as I can move again. Yeah, sea bream. Prepared just the way I like it.
On the floor.
Exactly. We don't even take off our masks to eat all this food. Does make sense with our mouth parts. Our weird predator chelicerae. How we'd be able to cram an entire pig into our faces in one bite.
Doesn't even touch the sides.
Yep. Oh, now the humans are working with the aliens.
Humans working with aliens, cats and dogs living together, total anarchy.
Yeah, clearly. And zombies. Perfect. So hard to get these little things.
Yeah, there is a way to do a slide. I think you need to.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to hit.
There it is.
Jump and then a split second later hit attack.
Yep. Also, down diagonal works. Down diagonal plus jump.
Okay, yeah, now I'm doing it.
Most of these games have multiple inputs to do any of the moves you want to do. They use the whole entirety of the controller. Every combo of inputs that can be done does something, whether or not it's redundant. Up. Misjudged when it was going offline. We are humiliating ourselves with these lasers.
Human technology is proving too much for our advanced alien brains.
Clearly. Stationary lasers are the ultimate weapon.
They don't need aliens, just traps.
Yep. I said I wanted to play this game 4-player, but isn't it 3-player only?
I don't know. I've never seen any more cabinets that have had more than 2 players.
I believe I've seen 3-player footage, but maybe I've only seen 2. The health bars at the top indicate that it's only 2.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the arcade games back in the day were designed to be 2-player, but some of them did have like 3 and 4-player setups.
Right.
I think the X-Men cabinet had up to 6. The Konami one.
Oh, yeah, that was one of their gimmicks.
Yeah. And it was a real pain in the ass. That one and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. Real pain in the ass because you could only select your character based by where the controls were. And because, it was an extra big panel with like 6 sets of controls. If you weren't playing whoever was right in front, it was really difficult to play. So you're basically playing with half-size controls all cramped up together.
Boy.
2-player modes just let you select whoever you wanted freely. But it was really more of a gimmick than actually playable.
Yeah, exactly. Because Street Fighter basically killed the beat-em-up industry. And you had to resort to gimmicks to get anything done at that point.
Once Street Fighter 2 came out, everyone wanted to be the next Street Fighter 2.
Oh, yeah. Where did all these babies come from?
They were hiding in an oil barrel, I think.
No, tell me, where do babies come from?
You see, when a chestburster meets a colonist, is strung up in a hive.
I don't know what the Predator voice clips are supposed to be.
It sounds like they're saying yum yum.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
Yum yum, yum
That's
yum.
the best interpretation I've heard.
I don't know if they are actually meant to be saying anything, or if it is way too heavily distorted to make any sense.
They clearly could get good quality voice clips that are understandable because the humans have them.
Yeah.
But they wanted these to be garbled nonsense.
The Predator movies is they can mimic human speech.
Yeah. Those enemies had a lot of HP.
Lobster.
Oh, these ones, their gimmick is having a lot of HP.
Ow. Quit it. Get my thing.
It's as though they know it. And will only allow it if they're off screen. Hey, Blast Iron just showed up. We
Hello.
appreciate the end of Alien vs. Predator.
Well, you say the end, but there's still like another 20 minutes of the game to go.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's a long-ass game.
I think we've still got like another 2 or 3 bosses minimum.
Nice. Uh-oh. We almost didn't. We were almost
was
done
scared.
abruptly.
You go on fire now.
Oh, cutscene. They really transition smoothly into cutscenes, and then punish you for still pressing any inputs during cutscenes.
Yeah, this is where we start getting non-boss versions of boss enemies.
That's a staple of the genre.
The Power Loader technically is every bit as powerful as when you fought it as a boss, but it has marginally less health, I think.
One would hope. Let's hope we never have to fight multiples of them.
You say that, we might have to.
I wouldn't be
Plus, I never played
surprised.
this multiplayer, so
Yeah.
I didn't know about the 2 Predator fight.
Yeah, that changes things up quite a bit, actually.
Health there.
Sody Pop. For 1 HP back. Yep, there's another loader. So we have to fight 2 of them in very close succession.
At least they seem fairly weak to human weapons.
Their one weakness. Although their cockpit is open. So if you shot guns at them, they would die instantly.
Yeah, one good headshot's all you need.
Yep.
Or even a good body shot.
Pretty severe design flaw. Which only aliens have the inability to exploit.
Yep.
Fortunate
The
for that
comics
film.
actually, they start. Ripley gets the humans to start making like light versions of power loaders, so that they can fight aliens in them. basically turning them into proper exoskeleton mini-mechs.
Smart.
One of the earliest comics as well. What were we doing before this? We were finishing off Dino Crisis once and for all.
Hell yeah.
Anticlimax and then some.
Partially
Or
because of the
then
ending we picked. We picked the least eventful ending, but also the least arduous ending.
Yeah.
The least insulting ending in a lot of ways. Ooh. Want the big gem. The ring. So the purple thing in the center was apparently supposed to be the middle of a ring.
Okay. I would say lock it, but, you know, what do I know?
That's why you don't work at Capcom.
Yeah.
The one and
Yeah,
only
at
reason.
On the plus side, at least they don't work at Konami either.
True. And even Konami is like the 10th most evil video game company.
Yeah, they're like, shit, we used to have fans who liked our things and bought all our merch.
Yeah.
Silent Hill for everyone. 30 games.
Screw the quality, although Silent Hill F looks pretty cool.
Silent Hill F's about the only one I'm actually halfway interested in.
Yeah, although it's like they're preparing us for it to never come out, so they can
Yeah.
say F's in chat for Silent Hill F. I wrote that joke months ago. Finally got a chance to use it.
Yeah. Brewing on that one for a while, huh?
I knew I'd get the chance, though. That's what's important. So an
that's
entire
what-
turkey for you.
In case
Oh, you
anyone
missed it.
wonders what purpose I fulfill in the streams, that's it.
You set him up, and I knock him down, clearly. Oh, here's some coins.
There you go.
These turrets are shooting me in the back of the head for way too long. I've been going for the turkey, ignoring the turrets.
Oh, that's your mistake.
Classic Thanksgiving mistake.
ENT, turkeys, never turrets. Came up with that one myself.
Wow. Months ago. It's a good thing that came up.
I have weird dreams, that's all I'm saying.
These humans sure can take a lot of bullets to the face.
I mean, most people can, just in a very short time frame.
True. These little things are like the worst enemy in the game.
Any game featuring chest bursters, the chest bursters are inevitably going to be one of the worst enemies.
Yeah.
That or the face huggers.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, buts, or maybes. They will piss you off. Although Alien vs. Predator 2 on the PC has a section where one of the first Alien levels, you're playing as a face hugger. And then the next stage, you're playing as a chest burster.
Yeah.
And you have to escape from someone's torso. It is dark, and I love it.
Yeah. One of my friends played that game a lot. So I was familiar with that segment.
Yeah.
That's all I remembered. That's all I needed to remember.
The I think it was the 2006 game, the most recent one. Sadly didn't have anything on that level.
Yeah, they already used the best and most clever idea
Yep.
to work with alien famous biology. Keep picking Kurosawa, and then I always remember her annoying all-right voice clip. It's too late.
Okay, next time I pick up a weapon, listen to what the Predator says, because I swear it sounds like he's saying gay.
Oh, yeah. He's an early 2000s streamer.
At least he's not a mid-2010 streamer. We might be getting some epic gamer moments on here.
And we might be the most popular channel on YouTube. A little give and take.
I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't sell out for massive amounts of caffeine and cheese, but I also don't want to be invited to those kind of parties.
No kidding. Oh, they set this guy up for so long.
Yep.
He gets bisected immediately.
He gets bishoped. So yeah, this is the final boss.
Okay. This is just another queen, but this time without the big egg sac.
Yep. This time she's mobile. And also she can attack from both sides at once, which is a real pain in the ass.
Beautiful. Certainly not a good job for the low armor character. It's weird how stringent a limit they put on ranged attacks. Because they would be a good counter to how dangerous this boss is.
Yeah.
But you can only use them for a very short time.
Coins, please.
Coins are here.
Thank God.
Which also have a weird voice clip when you use them. An extremely distorted voice clip, so I guess the Predators are accepting our coins.
Yeah, it's saying time to hunt.
Ah, yep,
It's
definitely
probably
predators.
the only one that you can actually make out.
Got knocked out of midair. This boss just has way too many attacks. Basically just the constant damage box around this boss. I also don't know how to avoid the impalement there.
Only way I've ever been able to do it is by jumping to the other side of the screen.
Oh yeah, if
and
you do that
hoping for
jump.
the best.
I can see that maybe working out. Gives you enough mobility for a second or two.
Yeah, just basically be wherever it isn't.
Yep.
And then they throw mini bosses at you in the middle of the fight because why the fuck not?
Yeah, I mean they are royal guards, so
Yeah.
they're not going to guard the queen. What's their purpose?
Most of the alien species, subspecies featured in this are unique to this. In the comics, they did have Praetorian guards, who were basically like super big, spiky versions.
You'd think that would mean they would assassinate the queen themselves. That's certainly what the Praetorian Guards did an awful lot in Rome.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, if there is only one alien left, like one drone, it can change into a queen and lay one egg at a time until another royal egg is birthed.
Ah. Bees sort of work like that.
Basically, yeah.
Predator wins, apparently.
Yeah, for our epic ending.
Better be worth it. If I recall, this game has a, like, really cool intro cutscene, and I think we'll be able to watch it after we sit through the credits.
The ending is surprisingly long for an arcade game.
Interesting. And we have all the time in the world to input our profane names.
Hi. Jesus, what's wrong with you?
Sorry, I
Demonetize the stream, send straight to Gitmo.
don't know what came over me there. If I had chosen what my original thought was, which was cum, saying I don't know what came over me would have been especially inappropriate.
You said we were helping flesh bags.
Gonna hunt them too. We know they're worthy opponents, which is something that the Predators are obsessed with.
Yep. Although typically they won't go after, going by the comics and the movies, if you beat one, they won't go after you in Retribution. They never went after Danny Glover in Predator 2, but the character that Lawrence Fishburne played in Predators, or Predator 3, was supposed to be him.
Ah,
But Danny Glover just wasn't willing to come back for whatever reason, so they nixed it.
he did the same thing to the Saw series, but they screwed him out of cash in that case, so...
Yep, and then they killed his character off in a game.
Yeah, a bad game.
Yeah. And it's still a better game than the sequel.
This might be the first time I've ever outranked you in score.
If you look, though, with Capcom games, they used to have, every time you used a continue, it added 1 to the end of your score. I
Right.
think you had 16 and I had 11.
I definitely used a ton of continues. So.
Yeah, we both did.
Yep.
But Capcom games, you can usually tell who used the fewer coins because the lowest point denomination is 100.
Right.
And they just use the last 2 digits for continues.
Central
But hey,
cutscene.
you did better. Not complaining there.
In a certain manner of speaking. Usually you beat me by like 1,000,000 points, which is the only reason it's
Yeah.
notable.
I think you get like a ridiculously high bonus if you get the final hit.
That makes sense, yeah. That probably put me over the edge.
Yep. Also, I don't think it's going to play the intro because there's credits in it.
Yeah, I guess not. So what we're going to do, I'm going to close that out. And I'm going to go back into Fightcade and open up a test game. And that should detect and it will play the intro.
Yep. Just what I was going to suggest.
Yeah, perfect. Hell yeah.
Either of you
OBS
know
picking
about
up.
the Obscure series? I do. What about yourself?
I have seen playthroughs of Obscure. So I'm familiar with its basic concepts. It's been a long, long time.
Yep. Two-player survival horror. Very, very, very heavily influenced by stuff like Scream and the Faculty.
Yeah. High school students as all the protagonists, and there are many, many protagonists.
Yep. And made by, I think it was a French or Italian company. So it's kind of very weird in that I see what you're trying to do, but it's just slightly off kind of way.
Exactly, yeah. There's a certain uncanny valleyness to the personalities of the characters.
Yeah. Like, one of the female characters, when she gets hit, will say stuff like, "Oh, you brute," which no Western person would ever say. But there's I can't remember if it's French or Italian. There is a certain turn of phrase which literally translates to that.
Yeah, they're very cheesy games, but very entertaining.
Yeah. Second one kind of sucks. First one's okay.
Yeah.
Second one is just, hey, let's have all our characters suffer all the time. Everyone dies.
I've seen the second one more often, and I think it has a lot of like slurs in it.
I remember it being, well, I mean, if you've seen Cabin Fever, the characters call each other gay every 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's very heavily influenced by that, if I remember. It's like the first game is basically Scream, the second one is an Eli Roth movie.
Yep. So there was the intro cutscene. Bizarrely, no audio for the intro. Is mildly disappointing.
Problems with that with some of the other games as well?
Maybe, yeah. I think it is an emulation thing. I'm almost positive the actual arcade cabinets have audio for that.
Yeah, because we had
maybe even voice acting.
We had the same problem with The Punisher, if I remember right.
Possibly, yeah, that rings a bell. And it was still cool enough to watch. Yep. Oh, it deleted our high scores. Billy Mitchell got in there and fucked around with the cabinet.
God damn it. When will he be held accountable for his myriad of crimes? So many dead children.
There we go. Now we've got a good stream length on our hands.
Hell yeah. 2.5 hours.
Yep. And we finally got around to Alien vs. Predator. What a game. Very visually impressive. Cool design.
Yeah, it's, as I said, it's one of my favorite arcade games. That, Darkstalkers, which doesn't really count because it's a one-on-one fighter. Metal Slug 3, fantastic game.
Nice. Now we got plenty more of these arcade games that we could always check out.
Oh yeah.
Billy Mitchell was apparently cheating again in the news today.
Shocking.
Classic.
I have interest, is Billy Mitchell married, and if so, for how long? No reason why, just wondering. Might be funny to find out, you know.
Surely he's only a cheater in one way.
We don't know that for certain.
So, best of luck to Billy Mitchell. Thank you all for joining us. And I'm going to say, have yourselves a good one. It's pretty late over where Static is, so...
Yep, 10:30.
Wrapping up seems like a good time.
Later, all.